In a quiet village where mornings arrived slowly and evenings lingered gently, there stood a small clock shop on the corner of the town square. Its wooden sign had faded with age, and its windows were filled with clocks of every shape and size. Inside lived an elderly clockmaker named Mr. Alden, a man whose hands knew time better than most people knew their own hearts. Every day before sunrise, Mr. Alden unlocked his shop, swept the floor, and carefully wound each clock. Grandfather clocks, wall clocks, pocket watches, and tiny alarm clocks all ticked together, each at its own rhythm. To strangers, the sound felt noisy and confusing, but to Mr. Alden, it was harmony. It reminded him that life moved forward, 1 second at a time. As he worked, he whispered softly to each clock, "Tick faithfully, little one. Time is precious." His voice was gentle, practiced, and full of care. Customers often smiled when they heard him speak this way, believing him to be a harmless old man with a charming habit. Yet behind that calm routine lived a sorrow he never spoke about. 20 years earlier, Mr. Alden had a son named Peter. They once worked side by side in the shop, laughing, arguing, fixing clocks together late into the night. But one bitter disagreement changed everything. Words spoken in anger became walls of pride. Days of silence turned into years. Peter left the village, and neither father nor son found the courage to return. Time moved forward, but Mr. Alden's heart remained stuck in the past. One evening, as the village prepared for its annual festival, Mr. Alden stayed late in his shop. Lanterns were being hung outside, and laughter echoed in the distance. While searching for spare parts in the back room, he noticed an old clock covered in thick dust. He did not remember seeing it for years. Curious, he wiped it clean. The hands of the clock were frozen at exactly 11:11. Attached to the back was a small, yellowed note written in faded ink. Mr. Alden's breath caught as he read it. "To Dad, from Peter, so we'll always be in sync." His hands began to tremble. Memories rushed in like a sudden storm. His son's smile, their arguments, the silence that followed. Tears filled his eyes as he whispered, "All these years, and I never fixed the only clock that truly mattered." That night, Mr. Alden tried to repair the clock. He worked carefully, adjusting springs and gears with the skill of a lifetime. But no matter what he did, the hands refused to move. Exhausted and frustrated, he leaned back in his chair and sighed, "Maybe it's too broken, just like us." The next morning, the shop bell rang softly as a young boy entered. He couldn't have been more than 10 years old. He held a small watch in his hands, its glass cracked, its ticking silent. "Sir," the boy said shyly, "my mom says you can fix anything." Mr. Alden smiled. "Let me see." The boy hesitated before adding, "It belonged to my dad. He passed away last year. I just want it to work again." In that moment, Mr. Alden felt both happiness and regret intertwine in his chest. That night, alone once more, he picked up Peter's clock. With fresh eyes and steady hands, he noticed a small rusted gear he had overlooked before. Gently, he replaced it. He wound the clock and whispered, "If only fixing hearts were this simple." The clock began to tick, soft, steady, alive. Tears streamed down Mr. Alden's face as he smiled. "You gave me this long ago," he said. "I finally fixed it." Peter's eyes filled with tears. "Dad," he whispered, "it was never broken. I just stopped waiting." They embraced as the clock ticked steadily between them, marking a new beginning. For many of us, life feels endless when we are young. We assume there will always be another day, another chance, another conversation. We delay apologies, postpone forgiveness, and store love away for later. But time is quiet and patient. It does not warn us when moments become memories. Mr. Alden's story is not just about clocks. It is about how easily we let pride steal years from our lives. It is about how silence can grow louder than anger, and how distance can become habit if we are not careful. His shop was full of moving clocks, yet his own life had been paused by fear and regret. Perhaps you recognize yourself in this story. Maybe there is someone you stopped calling, someone you argued with, someone you meant to forgive tomorrow. We tell ourselves we are too busy, too tired, or not ready yet. But the truth is, readiness rarely arrives on its own. It must be chosen. Time does not heal wounds by itself. It only creates space. What we place in that space matters. We can fill it with resentment, or we can fill it with courage. Which relationship have you been meaning to fix? Because the most meaningful moments are not measured in hours or years, but in the love we choose to give before time runs out. Let this story stay with you after the video ends. Let it remind you that today is not ordinary. It is a gift, a moment still ticking, still alive, still waiting for you to act. Reach out, say the words, make the call, open the door, because one day, like Mr. Alden, we will all look back and realize that the clocks never stopped. Only we did. And when that realization comes, may it not be filled with regret, but with gratitude. Gratitude for chances taken, love given, and time used wisely. The lesson is simple, yet profound. While we cannot control how much time we have, we can always choose how we use it. Let love be louder than pride, and action stronger than fear. Thank you for listening. If this story touched you, hold it close and let it guide you today. Share it with someone you care about, and remember, it's never too late to begin again. As long as time is ticking, love can still find its way home, always. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring English stories only on English Life Dailies. It's always time to forgive.